Hi everybody, I'm Brandon Alter, and this is your weekly tarot forecast for August 29th. We are a full week into Virgo season with Mars in Virgo, which sometimes promotes a little bit of anxiety because you feel like there's so much you have to do. Mars in Virgo loves a to-do list, so I recommend, even if you're not a to-do list sort of person, to write down all the things you gotta get done. If for no other reason, then you can have that satisfaction of just crossing it off the list when it's done. Venus is also in Virgo. We talked about that last week. Venus in Virgo is busy, busy, busy. She doesn't not like being in Virgo, but Venus prefers to luxuriate. She likes to rest. She likes to eat ice cream and hang out with her lover. And in Virgo, she's busy. She's, relating to people through work. So just make sure that you are doing that. Don't hide from the energy. Use it. Yesterday, Mercury went into Virgo. Mercury, the sign of the mind, how we communicate. It likes to be in Virgo, but sometimes the way it communicates in Virgo is a little critical. So I just suggest say something nice before you say something a little too honest. And I'm not saying lie about the nice thing. I'm just saying start with the positive and then move into what needs to be made stronger. And then, of course, we have Sun in Virgo. So that's 4 planets in Virgo, which means we are full Virgo steam ahead. And we have the new moon in Virgo tomorrow morning. So I am really excited about this new moon in Virgo because for me, it feels like an opportunity to wash yourself clean. Virgo, the sign of the healer. And so with this new moon, I think we can give ourselves some deep and well-needed forgiveness. The card I pulled to really help us this week is the Six of Cups. And the Six of Cups is an expansion of the heart. Sixes in the tarot being expansions, and cups being the things in our life that flow, emotions, relationships, things that come from the heart. So how do we expand the heart? We expand the heart by forgiving ourselves. And the only way to forgive yourself is to give yourself a clean slate. So we go back into the past. That's what the Six of Cups is talking about. We go back into the past. We mine the wounds of the past. We see where we're still in pain, and we forgive ourselves for maybe not being in complete integrity, for maybe not being the nicest person. And then we say, you know what, that was the past and I can move forwards in a new way. My suggestion would be, if you can take a shower tonight or a bath before you go to bed and wash away your past. And then tomorrow morning when you wake up, it is a fresh start. That's how to work with this new moon in Virgo. We don't get fresh starts all the time. Now, yes, the sun rises and sets, once a day, and you can give yourself a fresh start at any moment that you choose. But energetically, these portals only come along every so often. New moons are always an opportunity to start over, but this is to start over in the heart. So I just want you to think about reparenting yourself a little bit, which means that you need to be the mom and the dad that maybe your mom and dad weren't for you. Because look, at the end of the day, we're all adults, and we have to stop blaming our parents for where we are, and we have to start to pick up the slack. We can't expect our partners, our teachers, even our work to fill in the cracks where our parents were inadequate. So when we work with the Six of Cups, we're acknowledging where we were insufficiently fed, but then we choose to feed ourselves. And if you remember, I talked a little bit last week about Virgo as the sign of the healer, but also the sign of the mother and the child. Virgo is both the mother and the child, the virgin, the purity. You within yourself have a mother and a child. And so it's important that you are a good mother to yourself, which sometimes means letting your inner child have ice cream. Maybe not every day, as you might know if you follow my Instagram stories. Not every day, but almost. But also sometimes that inner child needs to be in bed at like 7 o'clock and then needs to wake up with the sunrise. We have to do for ourselves what maybe our parents were unable to do because they are people just like you and me, imperfect, doing the best they can. And maybe their best was fucking terrible. But at the end of the day, we have to pick up that slack because our healing is our responsibility. You can't expect the world to heal you. That's where the Six of Cups comes in. And in the reversed position, maybe it means like you're resistant to doing it. You want somebody to come in and to heal you. And listen, I am a healer. I do spiritual healing work, but I can only do as much healing as a person is open. When somebody comes in and they go, okay, heal me, that's actually when not a lot can happen because you have to meet me halfway. You have to be responsible for your own healing. But in the interest of this, I've decided to do a Virgo season healing special. So you'll notice that there is a little coupon code and all of my healings and all of my tarot readings They're going to be at a reduced rate, which is not something I do very often. But it's because I want to give you the opportunity to make your healing accessible, and you don't have to do it alone. By no means do you have to do it alone, but you have to be the one to pick up your power and to initiate that. And this new moon in Virgo is your opportunity to wipe that slate clean and start from scratch. Lots of love to you. Take advantage of this portal. You've got about 48 hours to work with it, and I'll see you next week.